Okay. All right, I should be back up and running. I'm kind of waiting to see. Let's see here. Live now. This is it. We should be good to go. Are we back? Let's see here. Let's first of all, let's see if we get this technical stuff sorted out. All right, so we need to find out if the audio is working. So let's do that first. No sound. All right, let's see. I've got blinky lights over here that says I should have sound. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Sounds good? Okay, now let's try this. I'm going to switch to this camera. All right. Cool. Low sound. I can turn that up. We can fix that. Let me just do this to like that. And let me kick over here to the mic. Oh, so I thank you guys for your help because this is all stuff we just learned by doing, right? So you don't know until you know. I'm gonna turn the volume up. How's that? So that should get the volume up a little higher. All right, so we should. I've got pretty good sound, about like 75% over here on the meter. So if that works, we'll go ahead and we're gonna jump into this new stuff. All right, Tim, I don't know on your end sound-wise. Everybody else, how's your sound? I guess I could just turn this. Let me see what happens here. Pretty good sound about like. Oh, I got sound on my end. So, all right, everything seems to be rolling. Seneca Aspen problem. All right, we'll get to that in just a second. Tim, I don't know, bro, on your sound, what we can do. It sounds good here, and I've got other people saying it's okay. So, I apologize. It's may not be there. Okay. All right. So I've turned the quality down to 720. I was really wanting to stream dual 1080p's, but couldn't do it. All right. So we'll just stick to 720. All right. So back to the story. I got a call from Beeman. They say got this new gun. It's the 1358. I had no idea what that is. I saw a picture and I says, oh, baby, please, yes, send a bunch. So I got a whole bunch of them. But I have the sample they sent me right here. Now, real quick, on the Seneca, if it's under warranty, call Pyramid Air. They'll fix it. That's the best bet. If you happen to have got it from Airgun Pro Shop, if it's after the 30 days, you just call Pyramid Air. They do all the repairs on that gun. So call them, let them service the gun. It's their gun. They'll take care of you. If it's after the year, they probably will still fix it for you. They just may be a fee. But call them and have them take a look at that for you. All right, so this is, all right, I wonder, okay, this is, all right, this is a 1358. It is a 22. I'm going to switch cameras because you guys see what I'm doing here. There it is. So this is the 1358. It's a 22 caliber something. I will say that it's a PCP, and given the size of the box, anybody want to guess what Beeman has created now? Let's see. I'm going to get into this thing. All right, let's see. Open it up. Oh, it's a pretty box. You guys are going to know right away. Can't do any sort of... Oh, can you see it? Oh, you already see it. Oh, wow. There it is. What do you guys think of that? So, this is Woodstock Bullpup 177 and 22 PCP. Now, here's the thing. Price point on this is going to be very, very, very affordable. I am excited to see exactly how low we're going to be able to get the price point on this and still make, still make ends meet. But this is a very cool little air gun. I have no retail pricing information as of yet, but once I get my shipment in, then I'll be able to know what we'll have it. I can tell you that I would imagine this is going to be right around maybe just a fraction over $300. And it's, I mean, let's take a look at it. Let's open it up. I have not, as you guys have seen or see here, done anything with this other than open the box. Let's see. I got tape everywhere. All right. Let's see. Oh, look at that. All right. All right. Oh, wow. It comes with a little scope. Some stuff out of here. What's this? Some magazines. It looks like they got a new mag we'll talk about here in a minute. Got a manual. All right. I knew that was going to happen. It's too short. All right. Hold on. This desk works really well for this. Except that the gun's too short. All right. All right. So here we are. All right. So there she be, guys. That is... Looks like we got a shrouded barrel. It may have some sort of moderator. Do we take the end off? No. No, it's like on there. No, I'm not going to try and take it apart if it doesn't come apart easy. It looks like we're 3,000 PSI. All right, if you guys watch my channel, you know that inherently I'm not a huge fan of bullpups because I don't like the balance. Not the front to back. I think that's great. It's the top heaviness that they seem to have where they just want to rock and roll, and I just don't shoot them well. But that's that. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That is very cool. Wow, that is special. New kind of trigger. Let's see here. Oh, it's got a lot of creep in that first stage. But it's... I bet you that's going to be fairly adjustable, just knowing beaming. All right. All right. That is very, very nice. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know what pricing is going to be. But this is a very cool gun and very timely because it's another affordable PCP that I think people are really going to enjoy. If you guys have had any of the Beeman QB Chiefs, QB Chief 2, the Commanders, if you've shot those guns, you know, look, they're extremely affordable, but that affordability didn't do anything as far as accuracy goes. They are very accurate, very consistently good guns. So, if this lives up to that, then we've got a really nice bullpup here, basically for the masses. I mean, this is a very affordable, simple, and it is, I don't know, the weight seems okay. Where the bullpup is kind of hard to judge because the weight's right here instead of out there anyway. But it feels good. I think the one downside to this is that if you wanted to put a bipod or something, you're probably not going to be able to. Unless you put it on the... You can maybe get one of those side bipod mounty things to the rail. I don't know. That's a way to do it. All right. Enough of that. Let's see what we got for some accessories. I did notice they have a completely different magazine. Let's see here. This looks really nice. All right. So that mag is way nicer than the like the QB Chief 2 or the Commander. That is more like a, it's plastic, so it's probably gonna be super affordable to get more of. But that's more like a like an Evanex mag. It doesn't have any stops to it. Like a, actually, it's more like a Gamma or a a BSA, which is the same thing. That's very cool. 22, it looks fairly deep in the sense of you can put a fairly large, I bet you could put some slugs in here if you wanted to run some, you know, light 22 cal slugs. What else we have here? We got a single shot tray. And another single shot tray. I got a bonus single shot tray. Okay. A few Allen wrenches. Looks like a breech O-ring. And 2 mags. So let's see how the mag fits. So used to wanting to grab here, that's weird. Let's see. Okay, that's it. Goes in tight. There it is. The trigger is got a lot of like preload on that first stage, but there's like no, I mean, once you get to the end of it, it's actually, I think, a really nice trigger. Bullpups, again, triggers on a bullpup are one of those things where they can be really questionable because you have the linkage that doesn't connect you directly to the trigger. You've got this, I mean, it connects you directly to the trigger, but the feeling isn't there like you're on the trigger. So that is an odd thing, again, with bullpups. All right. So this is very, very cool. I'm excited. You know, I'll see. I am excited. We'll see how excited I am when I put some pellets downrange with it, because it's a bullpup. And you guys know, sometimes I don't like bullpups. But we've got a scope. Is it a metal scope, plastic scope? Let's take a look. It's a basic 4x32, so it probably will not last long. Not when I have a whole pile of hawk scopes to shoot. All right. All right, it's a metal standard non-AO, just a duplex scope. Just a simple duplex scope. So something to get you started. I don't know what the parallax is, but it really won't matter. It's just for power. Is it metal or plastic? No, this might be plastic. This feels cold. This feels plastic. That's been a trend I've noticed. Like this, scopes are coming like half metal and half plastic. What is that? Looks decent. All right. Well, whether or not that makes it on the gun or not, I don't know. But you don't buy this for the 4x32 scope. You buy this because it's a bullpup. It's a 22 caliber, and it's super affordable, which leaves you a lot of money to put a nice scope on it. So I'm thinking probably maybe an Air Max or a Vantage would be very, very cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, I left it in the... okay. Left my Aspen in the vehicle. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to your Aspen. I don't know if that caused it, if your vehicle gets super hot or something, maybe, but biggest issue I've seen people have with the Aspens is they don't lube them properly, and you got to use silicone lube in the pump. Tim's saying the seal may have melted. Could have, if it got real hot. Could have, for sure. But I just say call Pyramid Air, see if they can get you sorted out. That's your best bet, I believe. Any other questions? It's kind of a short-ish night. I mean, we had the break, and I know now, darn it, I was trying to do both Facebook and YouTube at the same time, but it didn't work. I mean, you guys are all here on YouTube. I don't know if you guys have ever watched over on Facebook when I do these, or if it matters to you guys. Kind of just still sort of feeling my way around on what's going to be the best platform to do this stuff on. So I kind of like the way YouTube works with all this stuff. It looks pretty good. So Josh is asking, what's the best scope to put on your Texan? I don't know. You spent probably $1,000 on a Texan. Find a scope that's $400 to $600, whichever one you like. Hawk's got some great ones. I would say take a look at the Vantage 30 side focus first focal plane. It's 450-ish, give or take, whatever magnification you get. It also then depends on how far you want to shoot. If you're shooting 50 yards, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna, any scope, even a $100 scope off of Amazon, will be fine. But if you want to shoot further and have a good clear image, then spending a little more on your scope is going to be to your advantage. And I like Hawk. Yes, they're a sponsor, but I like their product. I approached them. They didn't come to me. I begged them for to work with their stuff. So that's how that whole thing started. Any other questions? Oh, Dragon Claw. You know, the Dragon Claw was a gun. Gentleman's asked me what I think about Dragon Claw. The Dragon Claw is a gun that made me want to get into air guns more. How many years ago was this? 13 years ago. I was reading Tom's blog, and there was the Dragon Claw, and I said, "What, 50 cal? You kidding me?" And then, yeah. So the Dragon Claw has a kind of a soft spot in my heart for it. It's underpowered, and it just is. It doesn't generate power that is sort of where things are today, but I like it. I have one, and I enjoy shooting it. It can be very useful if you use it right. And what I mean by that is you pick your shots well, and you don't try and take game that's out of its out of its usable power level and accuracy. Big Earl's asking, when are pellets going to be available? Probably pretty soon. I know JSB got a huge container. Well, they got a container and they've ordered several. It is hard to get product. I will tell people, if you will hear me, be sensitive to other shooters. If you find some, don't buy them all. Buy a couple and let other people know that they can do it. And if you're a vendor out there selling stuff, then why not give people the opportunity to everybody get to shoot instead of just one guy who buys all the tins off your shelf? Impose some limits so that everybody gets to shoot. That's what we've done at Airgun Pro Shop. A Big Earl, depending on what pellet you're looking for, I do have a limited supply at Airgun Pro Shop, and we do sell. We sell via direct invoice, and we're selling 2 tins at a time. If you want big stuff, which I know is not what your question is, then you can get some hunter supply stuff. We do 4 boxes at a time there. So as far as Beeman, no, their website is terrible. It's horrible and awful, and no. I mean, I'm fortunate to have worked with them for years, so I kind of have some back channels where I can send an email and we'll get a phone call or something back. But as for anything other than their website, no, I don't know of any other way to get hold of the guys other than that. And they are shorthanded in the U.S. It just is the nature of the particular situation for them right now. So, all right. Any other questions, you guys? Well, that's it. It's late. I still have work to do here, but I wanted to share with you guys the cool stuff on the Airgun Expo. So definitely go to the website, see who's participating, and please join us the week of the 10th through the 14th. We'll be here all week live. Very, 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 very cool. So that's it, guys. Any other questions? I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream for now. But stay tuned for this. This will be coming up shortly. I may even shoot this tomorrow because I'll be down at the range all day. Guys, that's it for now. Thanks for coming up and helping me deal with these technical issues. I really appreciate y'all's help. And, of course, appreciate y'all's support. Have a good night. Oh, we got a question before I cancel. Need a durable 50 cal which isn't going to seize up like the Seneca and Aspen. Well, the Aspen probably seized up because of the pump, I'm guessing. If you go with something that is not a built-in pump, then you shouldn't have a problem. I've never had a gun seize up on me. I'll tell you what I would say. Take a look at this, all right? This isn't a 50 cal. And this is just a shameless plug for my own stuff. So if you're offended by that, I apologize. But let me show you this. Let me go here. Let me do this. I'm going to switch over to this screen here. We're going to be debuting these products in earnest come the expo here. So if we go over to Southwestern Airguns, which is my company. So yeah, I'm just let you guys know I own Southwestern Airguns. These are my products. So yeah, I'm pushing my stuff here. And we'll talk about other good guns too. Obviously the Hammer, excellent. We have those in stock at Pro Shop as well. But these guns here are very, very cool. Check it out. That is a 20 gauge multi-shot shotgun. Yes, you only get a couple shots, but it's throwing in that tiny little platform. We're talking, it's very, very small. We're pushing 350 foot-pounds with a 400 grain slug. So if you want something that is accurate and powerful, that's it. Now we have another one coming out. I have down at the shop. I got to take pictures. It's got to have a 27-inch barrel, and that one is pushing close to 500 foot-pounds, and you get more shots because it's got a bigger cylinder. So you've got a magazine-fed system, as we show right here. You got a magazine-fed, so you get 2 shots. And this comes in the pistol, like that. And then we have the carbine. All of them come with the ability, well, they all come like that with just the, this is like a pump action sort of pistol grip shotgun kind of looking thing, but it's not pump action. You guys get the idea. But it has the adapter where you can just screw in any AR stock. So, and we have those in stock at the Pro Shop as well. So we've got stocks and supplies to shoot the guns. And we've actually got slugs too. So all of that will be updated shortly. But we're going to launch these products in earnest at the Expo. So you guys will be able to see what all of these guns can do, which I think is going to be really cool. So on the 50 cal question, if you want a 50 cal, take a look at the Hammer. I really like the gun. It's not very expensive. It puts out a ton of power. It's small and short and compact, and I like it. So I would say look at that as an option. It's a great gun. And again, we actually have a handful of them in stock at the Pro Shop. So, I mean, I don't mean to keep pushing the Pro Shop, but we just happen to have this stuff in stock that people are wanting. Okay, so now I think we're finally done. Are we done? No, I don't see any questions. 3, 2, 1. I don't wait because there's like a delay. Anyway, we're going to call it done for the night, guys. We'll be back next Tuesday. I'll have... no, great. Now I got another question. Can the Texan 357 be a good long-range pellet shooter in like 1 inch at 100 yards? I'd say no. If you shot slugs and you had it tuned by like Hunter Supply or one of these guys, maybe. I've not known the Texans to be like accuracy guns. I mean, I say that, and I'm going to get them mad at me again. They're accurate for what they are. Are they match great? Are they going to 1 inch at 100? I just don't see it. Of course, I don't know of many air guns at all that do 1 inch at 100. Can they do well at 50? Yeah, they do really well at 50. And I bet you if you got the 308, the 308's probably better for long range shooting. You get the right ammo. You make sure you get the harmonics right on your barrel. You deal with that. You probably have a very good gun. I had a 308 that was set up by Hunter Supply. The thing was a beast tack driver, awesome gun. But I could never get 1 inch at 100 out of it. That's harder than it looks. I mean, it sounds good on paper, but it's harder than it looks to do that. So I don't know what to say on that particular thing. The price range on the SWA guns, we still haven't finalized pricing. It's going to be around $1,300. And the long gun's going to be more because we've got more into it with the stock and everything. So we're going to have all the pricing nailed down by the show, but we have them on the site for about 30. We actually have something pretty cool. Let me pull this. We called it like the ultimate prepper package. Let me just throw this up here. Let's see here. might be in our here. Yeah, here it is. So this is the Ultimate Prepper package. It's expensive, but you've got extra magazines. Let's see here. Can I look at the big picture? So you got extra magazines. Helps if I click the right button. So you've got slugs, extra magazines. You've got some shot and everything that comes with it. The stock. You get the slug choke. That was the word. So that's a pretty cool. Can I go to the next picture? Nope, I can't. Let's see. Anyway, so that's kind of a cool rig, but you can see the price on that full setup is $18.50. So it's not cheap, but it is all hand milled and custom made here in the States, which is pretty cool. We have some parts we buy from other players in the States, like that trigger setup is from Blue Fork, and this is the stock is a UTG stock, obviously. That scope there is awesome. That Hawk scope is really cool. But the machine, this part of the gun, the action, the valving, the tube, the barrel, even the chokes, we get those from a company, Tennessee, I believe. The magazines are made the same gentleman that makes our receivers and everything. So most of that gun is all made right here in the States, and it's all milled. At least the receiver and all that's all milled stuff. So it's some really good quality. Okay. So, all right. So some people are still saying the sound's low. We'll work on that for next time, everybody. But for now, we're going to wrap it up. Daniel, if you're looking at the SWA, take a look at Airgun Pro Shop. If you have any questions, just email me. All right. Yeah, I think it's a great... what it can do, and we're going to get into this at the Expo. You can shoot anything you want out of that. All you need is the 20 gauge wads, the nitro wads. You put one in the mag, you fill it with whatever you want. You put one on top, and now you've got your load. So very, very cool. Guys, now I'm done. So I'm going to hang up here before I get another question and have to take more questions. Guys, we will see you next time. Catch us next week. We'll have Travis up again here for the Airgun guys. Thank you again, guys, for helping me get some of the stuff sorted out. And if you had audio problems and it's still low, I don't know what to do. I'll have to take a look at that. So we'll go from there. More questions. Okay. I'll answer them. Effective range for the SWA guns. With a slug, we're putting 2 shots touching at 50 yards. With shot on the short barrel, probably 35 yards. You're getting a really aggressive pattern. With the long gun, you can pattern out to 40 yards. The Evanex Sniper. Oh yeah, we've got some of the 30 cals in stock. We're going to be featuring those at the Expo. Going to be very cool. The Sniper is something we're going to be carrying in the Pro Shop. I've got some 30s, 45s, and 50s in stock now. I only got 2 30s because I just wanted to see how they did. So we're using those for the show. We'll have them available for sale afterwards. Okay, that's it. All right. When you guys have any questions, look me up on my website, Facebook, whatever you need to do. And you can always check out Airgun Pro Shop and email me directly from there too. Guys, now that's really it. I promise. I'm done. Got to go back to work. See you guys. Bye.